From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, October 8th, 2014. Silver is trading at $17.35 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,217 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $337. Antiwar.com reports the U.S. occupation of Afghanistan officially entered its awkward teen years, as 13 years ago yesterday marked the first U.S. attacks of the conflict, airstrikes on Kabul and Kandahar. The Afghan war at 13 seems very much like it did in years past, with the Taliban in control of vast territory and the Pentagon claiming progress that doesn't seem to have any real impact on the ground. Untold billions wasted, the advancement of the Afghan war into adolescence doesn't mean the end is near. Indeed, last week, the new Ghani government signed a deal to keep U.S. and NATO forces on the ground through 2024 and beyond, ensuring at least another decade of occupation. The plan right now, at least from a PR standpoint, seems to be claiming that the war is ending at the end of this year, when the troop level will go down to 10,000 U.S. ground troops. Yet, those troops are staying more or less forever, with re-escalation a possibility at any time. In the spirit of Motorhome Diaries and Liberty on Tour, I intend to take the message of peace, love, and liberty on the road. To find out more about the tour or to donate, visit tour.fppradio.com. That's tour.fppradio.com. The Associated Press reports a North Korean official publicly acknowledged to the international community the existence of his country's reform through labor camps on Tuesday, a mention that appeared to come in response to a highly critical UN human rights report earlier this year. Diplomats for the reclusive, impoverished country also told reporters that a top North Korean official has visited the headquarters of the European Union and expressed interest in dialogue, with discussions on human rights expected next year. In Brussels, an EU official confirmed a recent North Korea meeting with the EU's top human rights official, Stavros Lambrinidis, but said any dialogue currently planned is limited to rights issues. A North Korean foreign ministry official in charge of UN affairs and human rights issues said at a briefing with reporters that his country has no prison camps and in practice nothing like that. But he briefly discussed the reform through labor camps. Both in law and in practice, we do have reform through labor detention camps, detention centers, where people are improved through their mentality and look on their wrongdoings. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. Reuters reports Twitter Incorporated sued the U.S. Department of Justice on Tuesday, intensifying its battle with federal agencies as the internet industry's self-described champion of free speech seeks the right to reveal the extent of U.S. government surveillance. The lawsuit, which Twitter said follows months of fruitless negotiations with the government, marks an escalation in the internet industry's battle over government gag orders on the nature and number of requests for private user information. In the lawsuit, filed in U.S. District Court in Northern California, Twitter said that current rules prevent it from even stating that it has not received any national security request for user information. The messaging service said such restrictions violate the Constitution's First Amendment guarantee of free speech. Tech companies have sought to clarify their relationship with U.S. law enforcement and spying agencies in the wake of revelations by former NSA contractor Edward Snowden that outlined the depths of U.S. spying capabilities. Twitter's lawsuit follows an agreement between internet companies like Google and Microsoft with the government about court orders that they receive related to surveillance. The agreement freed the companies to disclose the number of orders they received, but only in broad ranges. A company that offers email service, for example, would be able to say it received between 0 and 999 orders from the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court during a 6-month period for email content belonging to someone outside the United States. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.